Hello, my gorgeous fellow Leos. Let's see what the tarot is going to show for you. This will be your urgent messages which you need to hear right at this moment. It's more or less timeless reading. However, I'm making this reading in February, just after the full moon in Leo, which was bonkers. This energy was very strong, a little bit hairy, a little bit edgy. I don't know how you felt, but wow, I did feel it. So I will start with my classical tarot. Let's see what's going to come for you, beautiful souls. I take only one card. If another one flies together in a pair though, I will take it. What's coming, what's moving towards you is here we go, here we go. This is the Queen of Swords. I wanted to say that I don't keep reversals in my deck. However, as you know, maybe from other readings, if a reversed card comes, wow, the tongue is twisted a bit. I just find it a little bit difficult to articulate. My apologies. Okay, so Queen of Swords is what's coming towards you. That's communication, of course, the swords, communication, but the Queen of Swords is, she is really clear-minded. In your obstacle is the Four of Pentacles. I have said it before, I am not pre-labeling my readings at most cases, but by the way, I did release few videos on a specific topic, love and love on the brain, but kind of I didn't see much of interest there. So I'm going back to my urgent messages and more general topics. Let me know how this feels, whether you like these really and whether you want more specific love readings. But I was a little bit surprised that they didn't really move forward at all, so I decided that I'm going to just continue with the urgent messages, kind of like a bonus reading. In the outcome is your Page of Swords. Again, swords, air energy. As you know, I don't really concentrate much on the zodiac signs. However, if there is repetitive cards, like here we have air will be your Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy if you are dealing with it, or you have placements. So in the outcome again is communication, deliverers or delivery of news, and also your inquisitive card, digging into details, investigating, looking in depth into a matter. This is in your outcome. We will clarify after. Also, I'm going to pull an oracle card at the end. Please don't go. Always amazing wrap-up messages there. So what's coming, what's brewing towards you? As I said, I feel that I would like to do this more like timeless reading. Whenever this video finds you or you're drawn to it, this will be for you, and for the period of time that you know, you have to face whatever you have to face here. So Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is your absolute intellectual, very sharp, very on point queen. She is concentrated on communication, on receiving the truth and delivering the truth. So what's moving towards you, what's around you is this energy. You might be stepping into the energy of really wanting to be clear about something, to communicate it, to discuss it, but also to receive clarity and truth. This queen is can be very sharp and very non-hesitant if she feels that someone is BSing her or wasting her time. So as a shadow of this card and pre-warning is that we have to really try be balanced, not to go overboard, not to be too quick to judge or too quick to cut off, because let's say we feel that we are not receiving the clarity, we are not receiving truths. Yeah, not too quick to jump into conclusions, but definitely this queen demands clarity, demands truth, communication, and she doesn't really entertain anything else. So it can be very harsh, you know, if she establishes that this is necessary. So I mean, she doesn't think twice to deliver judgment. That's what it is. Very strong queen, very intelligent queen. So Even though I've always said that I do like when we have the queens, which are the feminine energy, because when we compare with their counterpart, the kings, still the feminine energy has a little bit more of the aspects of the intuition of the heart. So to me, this is still not bad, because the King of Swords can be even stronger, cold energy. So I do like that this is the Queen is here, because we always feel a little bit more subtle energy, balanced energy between mind and heart, especially when we're talking about the queens, the swords. And to me, this is also to do with the pentacle cards. So I do like when I see the feminine aspect. So in your obstacle, feeling closed off, you either feel closed off or a difficulty to communicate, to open your heart, to receive, like to flow with the energy of whatever is coming through. Maybe difficult even to communicate your truth. Definitely feeling a little bit closed off, a little bit stuck into our own pattern, guarding ourselves, guarding our resources, guarding our energy and our heart. This is not a bad card, of course, because sometimes we need to be a little bit more careful. However, in this case, it's in your obstacle, so it's kind of warning. Do not allow to be too closed off, especially when we are seeing here already two cards about communication. And obviously you do want to receive clarity and to be open and to receive the same from the other side. So you have to be more open and more relaxed about it, let's say. This is how I feel. I didn't mention, but maybe you already know, I read intuitively. I am explaining the classical meanings. I am sharing my intuitive downloads, but please use your intuition as well to draw the best you can from the reading and apply it to your own situation, so you can guide yourself. I'm here to be of guidance and service for you. So yes, so this is always my plea. So as I said, Four of Pentacles, try, because it's an obstacle, try to be a little bit more open, a little bit more relaxed, maybe. Yeah, more relaxed. This is how I feel. So in the outcome, the energy of being inquisitive, looking into details, being open to dig a little bit deeper. As you know, the Page of Swords is also a messenger. All pages are messengers of news, but mainly the Page of Swords is considered to be the spy in the tarot. I don't take this meaning in this case, in the outcome. To me, this is more an advice that you have to be inquisitive, you have to dig into the details, go a little bit deeper. Exactly like a detective, like this is the studious card, a person that is ready to uncover truth, to, as I said, look into details, to question more, to be curious. Yes, because we discover more details and we really can discover the full truth if we are a little bit more curious, we are a little bit more inquisitive, we are a little bit more I don't want to say trustworthy or non-trusting, not trustworthy, non-trusting I meant. I don't want to say that, I don't feel this card like that, but more like questioning things. And not too extremes, but questioning things so you can understand the full picture. This is how I feel this card. Now, let's clarify, please. By the way, I want to pull, before I clarify, I want to pull two more cards. What's within you and what's within the person or the situation. I don't know why I feel that these two cards I want to pull now. I usually pull them a little bit later. By the way, thank you so much for whoever already has subscribed and liked and supporting me on this journey. I'm grateful and I'm happy to be here as a set of guidance and service. And of course, if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do. Share your thoughts. And I want to remind that this channel is for us to connect, to share our high vibrations, to really try to send high vibrations and love and support. I did receive a disappointing message from someone not for your zodiac sign, but someone who I believe has been hurting or is in pain. However, please, we all understand we are going through our own things, but we always have to have respect for each other, grace, not just critique or not just be angry or annoyed that whatever was said in the video is not whatever one is expecting or willing or wishing to receive. These are still collective readings. If this story or whatever comes in the tarot, in the reading, in the video is not what you want, what you expect, you don't feel it's for you, then it's not for you. You don't have to force it. You don't have to push it. Also, I am following zodiac signs because this is the easiest way to search. This is even how I've been searching in the past when I started discovering tarot online. However, we all know energies are fluid. We all know that we all have different placements. We don't have to get stuck into the zodiac per se. I've mentioned in other videos, if the video, if the story, if the title draws you and asks you and keeps you to watch, then this story is for you. It doesn't matter if you're Leo or no Leo or whatever, because even if you're dealing with someone, let's say, that is not Leo, he might have placements in Leo which you don't know about. So there is so many other aspects that you have to take in consideration, but let's not get stuck onto the zodiac signs. Let's just keep on open mind about the advice, the guidelines, the story, energy, etc. So sorry for my rambling, I wanted just to share that. So within you, I have been saying in other readings, of course the general readings, that I don't pre-label them as love and career, but the tarot is going to tell us. But we have two cards speaking about relationship, connection, marriage, moving to the next level, achieving happiness, achieving wishes. So we have the marriage card, coming together, really moving to a next serious level, and imagine the 10 of cups, which is your legacy card, about happiness again, family, connection, building legacy, building prosperity, building happiness. This is within you. This is what you want. So if you are either expecting a communication or someone to approach you, or you are in a relationship that you want and feel that you should move it to the next level. However, within you are two absolutely amazing energies, and up to now I see clearly there will be communication. Let's see what's within the person, because I'm still wondering who is this energy. Is it you? Is it the other person, or both of you? The closed off energy within you is a beautiful energy. So let's see what's within the person Leos are dealing with. What's within the person, please? Universe, tell us. The Sun. Wow! I'm so happy for you. This is absolutely matching, magical energy, connecting. I feel like whatever is within you and whatever is in this person, it's like on the absolute same wave. You're almost like mirroring each other, almost like reading your thoughts, like telepathic communication. I don't have cards speaking yet about twin flames or soulmates, but the energies that are within you are absolutely in the same direction, on the same level. The Sun, about being happy, being free, prosperous, building everything that you dream of, and just have this heart full of joy. And within you, of course, is also the same thing. Now, one thing within the person, the Sun is very free, joyful card, but a little bit like free, like a childish energy. And within you is a little bit more onto building and creating energy, more let's say, I don't want to say mismatch here, immaturity, but more like, it feels like within you there is more clarity, maybe there is more planning, more things that are already been in your head, how to do them, how to achieve them, or structure them. And within your person is more like joy and just freedom and happiness and just happy life. Yes, but that's beautiful, still very beautiful. Okay, let's clarify now. Underneath the Three of Cups, joy, celebration, meeting of the minds. So let's see here. These are beautiful cards up to now. So expect communication. This communication is really very close. I mean, when you read, when you see the video, it will be days or a week or two roughly. We know that the time is fluid, but it feels very close. It's gonna be almost imminent after you've seen the video. What is the clarifier for Queen of Swords? Too many cards. I'm not gonna take them. What is the clarifier for Queen of Swords for these beautiful people? Wow, here we go, the Lovers and the Queen of Wands. We're already confirming that it's about a connection, I believe a love connection. The communication and clarity coming towards you and being around you is about a love choice, a choice in life. Okay, let's not be that precise. If there is people who maybe are not dealing specifically with love connection, but that's how it feels, this reading to me. A love choice that is coming. It will be discussed. There is a lot of passion. A lot of passion, a lot of passion, a lot of passion, and a lot of creativity, a lot of mystery as well. I want to clarify, why is the Queen of Wands here, please? Universe, clarify, why is the Queen of Wands here? My beautiful souls, as I said earlier, I do apologize. It feels like a little bit of difficulty to connect, but I've had very unexplainably crazy last week, just after the full moon, and this week started also on a higher note. So I couldn't even make it for a few days to make a video. It was hectic and I was busy and dealing with other things, but finally today I said no way, I'm making this video. So I hope that this resonates with you, and I hope this helps. Message me, tell me, you know, what's happening and how this helped, or did you like it? So I'll be very happy to connect with you. I asked what is the clarifier for the Queen of Wands, this passion and this creativity and this zest for life, I call her. She's very beautiful queen. She's the top. The Temperance. Temperance is also a beautiful card, speaking about balance, patience, but also to me always I associate this card with healing. As you see, it's very angelic card, it's very karmic card. So interesting, because the Queen of Wands is very passionate. She's definitely not of the most patient ones. She's balanced, but very passionate. Can be a little bit fiery if it's not her way. And interestingly enough, this card I wanted to clarify, and it was clarified by patience. So whatever communication, whatever choice, whatever interactions you have to have, or you have to make decisions about this connection, definitely you are asked to balance, to stay in balance, to be patient with yourself, with everyone else, with the other person, and overall in the situation, just to be balanced and patient. A bit more flow. As I said, I already said that this card that is in the obstacle feels a bit too stuck to me and closed off. Let's clarify, why is this card here, please? This Four of Pentacles, the stuck, closed. Wow, the Tower, interesting. The Tower is a shocking event, shocking developments. You are closed off. Now, two scenarios are coming. You're either a little bit worried that this is this communication or whatever you are expecting. I feel like that you're expecting something. You're sensing it. It's going to be too shocking, too disturbing. Or that actually the second scenario is that the development, the outcome of the communication and discussions will deliver some shocking truths or developments or changes, which will literally take you out of your closed off state. I want one more clarifier. Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here, please, for Leos? 2 cards came and I'll take them. As I said, I take a... Wow, another love card. Leos, prepare. Get ready, my beautiful darling Leos, my fellow Leos, get ready. So I asked, why is the Tower here? What is this all about? And the Tower is here about a choice again. And a choice again. Meeting of the mind. I mean, the choice is the Lovers, but this again, meeting of the mind. Yeah, it's still a choice to come together with someone. Meeting of the heart, meeting of the mind. This is the Two of Cups. Balancing your minds and your heart to come together. To me, this card again confirms a choice to connect with someone else, to join with someone else in life, in connection. And you have the choice. Again, choices, but also illusions, delusions, feeling like you have too many choices, but one choice will be for you, and you might have a lack of clarity. Very interesting, because we had the Swords card speaking about communication. Swords are usually about clear communication. However, I feel like you are struggling with opening your heart. We have Knight of Swords underneath. He is the, again, deliverer of communication, of offer, flying like the wind, because he's achieved clarity, breakthrough in his mind. He knows exactly what he has to do and say. However, I'm not particularly a fan of this specific card, like the Knight of Wands, because it's too erratic and too quick. Maybe because of that, you will feel a little bit not at ease, but it's coming. You have to prepare. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. Why is it here? Wow, 5 of Pentacles. Yes, be careful. You have to be inquisitive, and you have to look at the details of whatever communication is there. The communication will be clear. However, you have to dig deeper, so there is no details or something that you are missing which will be disappointing in the long run or subsequently. I want one clarifier. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? 5 of Pentacles is a sad card, feeling abandoned, feeling disappointed, lonely. You have the Moon underneath. There is some hidden things, truths, details. You have to be careful. Again, I felt it like that intuitively, and it confirms again. You have to be inquisitive. You have to dig a little bit deeper, whether it's while you're communicating, while you're carrying these discussions. A little bit more, not fully trusting. Definitely not closed off, like we already had that card in the obstacle, but more inquisitive, more curious to see details, to see the whole picture, dig deeper. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? Clarifying our outcome, please. Please, universe, why is this for Leos? This is definitely, I feel, love connection or relationship, but very, very clear guideline up to now. Wow, interesting. The 5 of Pentacles, the disappointment and feeling, yeah, let's put it disappointment and feeling left out in the cold or not achieving what you want, is, oh, this card fell on the ground. 10 of Wands. Excuse me, I have to take it. I hate when I have to pick up cards from the floor, but in this case I already pulled it. Okay. So I said, what is the clarifier for this disappointment and loss that is telling you have to make sure you are digging in deeper so you don't experience. This is the 7 of Swords, your deception card. Omitting details, strategizing, avoidant. So, and your 10 of Wands, which is heavy burden. So the way I feel it, you have to be very inquisitive, curious, and digging into the depth of whatever you have to dig in to avoid disappointments. Definitely, if there is issues that to be swept under the carpet or avoidance behavior, you have to definitely not accept that. And also is saying that being inquisitive and looking into the details is going to prevent from being cheated about something and experiencing disappointment and heavy burden. I want one more clarifier, please. Here, why is the Seven of, here it is, we have the Knight of Wands. I just said earlier, I don't like this erratic energy. A lot of passion here. However, do not rush, do not sweep, do not allow anything to be swept up under the carpet. It feels like you know this person. It's not a new connection. There is things that you will have to discuss, but you have to be careful about the small print. Let's put it that way. Do not be carried away by passion. Do not be carried away by someone's erratic behavior because it's too much passion, or being rushing in a hurry. I want to clarify, why is the Ten of Wands here with the Seven of Swords in the outcome, please? Stealing, cheating, and heavy burdens card. Please clarify. Yeah, wish fulfillment. Yeah, it is a wish fulfillment, but the details and the small print are important, like in a contract. Let's clarify. Wow, underneath is the Devil. Guys, be very careful, please. I am not pulling this card, so this is just a lingering energy. The Devil can be illusions and delusions. Can be also deception, lies, right? Can also be fears. When we're in fear, like we already had this card which is closed off because we're fearful of losing something, of yeah, let's put it in losing something. This is also devilish energy, because when we're fearful and closed off, we cannot be clear about things. So be careful, please. Let's clarify the energies within you. They were beautiful energies, but be careful. What is about this marriage and what's within you? Yeah, Ten of Swords. There is some disappointment from the past. Now, you've either been disappointed in a previous relationship, or you had disagreements with the same person. You're still, there is still lingering energies of those which are triggering, being blocked, closed off, fearful, and maybe lacking clarity, or getting into a more anxiety state, because the Ten of Swords is painful disappointment, but obviously still hurting. This is within you. It wasn't your main energy, that's why it feels like it's from the past, but it's still there. Why is the Ten of Swords here, please? One more clarifier for Leos. Why is the Ten of Swords here, please? Yeah. A beautiful new offer from the heart. Also can be apology about a new opportunity to build a beautiful, stable connection, relationship. However, this is clarifying your disappointment, being hurt and betrayed. You've either been betrayed in the past by another, or maybe there were some betrayals or disappointments by the same person, and now there is opportunity to restart. This is how it feels. What is the underneath is the Two of Wands, which is planning, strategizing, but be getting ready mentally and emotionally for the new venture, for the new adventure. Let's clarify the Sun, which is within your person. Joyful, happy card, free like a bird, free like a bird. How was it? Yeah, free like a bird. I forgot the song. Sorry, that was a bad singing on my part. After all these days with the crazy energy around me, I even decided to sing. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. Okay, so why is the Sun here for whoever Leos are dealing with, please? So to wrap up your urgent messages, don't be closed off, but don't be gullible. Dig into details, ask questions. Not only ask questions, do your own surveying and investigation. Do not fully trust whatever you're hearing or seeing. Within your person is the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody very established, very successful can be. The Emperor can be very stuck in his own ways though, difficult to negotiate with. So definitely she feels that sees in you the ultimate stability, prosperity. Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful card. However, this card is also independence. And this is within this with this emperor of course can be very independent, but again very rigid, a little bit stuck in his ways, even though very, very strong, very resourceful card, very intelligent. King of Swords underneath. We already had the Queen of Swords. Definitely communication, and the communication will be on par, will be on the same level. Intellectuality, you are a match. I just want to clarify, why is the Emperor here, please? What's within your person? Why is this Emperor here? Wow, Nine of Swords, guys. Nine of Swords is sleepless nights. I don't know, but the way I feel is that this is not a new connection, a new love. This is someone you know, someone you dealt with, and it feels like either moving it to the next level or overcoming something. But there is still this pain and hurt, either from past experiences or between you two. We already had the Tower. Tower is a major arcana. We had the Temperance major arcana, the Lovers major, Star major arcana, the Sun is major arcana, the Emperor is major arcana, the... no, that's not it. So yeah, enough. I mean, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana up tonight. This is massive. This is a very, very big developments, turning point, discussions, stage. Within you two, it's absolutely beautiful energy, but still pain. The person is at the nine of Swords and you're at the 10 of Swords. Interestingly enough, the 10 is the end, but the 9 is yet a step away from the end. So if we're talking about healing, you have done the healing a little bit further ahead than your person. You have to keep this in mind, that you are in a better position or state than the person in front of you. And as you know, we still have to deal with certain issues to heal. This is very important when we're trying to reconnect, when we're trying to rebuild, or when we're trying to move towards the next level. This is what I see. I think we've had enough clarifications. I want to please draw one animal oracle for you. The video already turned quite long. I will pull... What is the final wrapping up message for Leos, please? Let me know, my beautiful, beautiful fellow Leos, if this is of help, if this resonated. I'll be more than happy to receive your feedback. No, too many cards, and I'm not gonna take them. If they don't wanna come out, or one card I want only, I will pull it for you. So very clear message. I already said it. Beautiful energies, communication coming through, but you have to be very careful. You have to be inquisitive. You have to be definitely balanced. We already had the Temperance there for you. Stay away from erratic energy, and be absolutely aware that you've done the healing. You've almost completed whatever healing you had to do, unlike your person that is just a step away. So let's just see here. One card for Leos, please, universe. Let's see what they need to hear right at this moment for this situation. Diva, balance. Here we go. What did I tell you? Always on point, always on point. You're being told that hard work is important, but so is quality time with your loved ones. The balance between work, play, family, and career must be maintained for overall wholeness and success. I also told you it feels like be a little bit more flowy, get out of this closed off energy. However, be vigilant, be inquisitive, look into details, stay grounded, but not stuck onto the ground. We don't want to be with our feet cemented into the ground and not receiving or delivering anything. So, this is from me. I have to go. I will see you very soon. I'll be releasing in a week or so, 2 weeks, the March readings already. OMG. As I said, let me know how this resonated. Like, subscribe, because this will help also to see the new videos, and you will be supporting me on my journey. So I'm eternally grateful, and I'm very happy to connect with all of you. I love you guys. Peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do.